but there's context for that. So I'm not gonna. I was just cooking for my family. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no point to fucking dramatize it. I was just cooking for my family, and it took longer than I thought it would. You know how it is, y'all. With my position in my household, I quite often get the job of also cooking schminner, which then leads to all this gobbledygook. I try to be on time, but goddamn today I am sorry. Like I am super late. Like goddamn kind of late, you know what I mean? But yeah, as always, give me 1 second to just get all of this sorted out real quick. Put that there. And it sucks because, I don't want to be late. Hello, demon. I really tried to fucking get here on time today, y'all, but that dinner took way longer than I thought. What's good? Not much is good of you. It was just so fucking. It took way too long. Da da da. That. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's all good. I'm fine. Good to hear it. But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. 40 minutes late to a stream. Sheesh. Fuck, that's bad. That's worse than usual. Cause legit, it hits 7. I'm like, all right, time to go live. The dinner should be done by now. Where that shit was about halfway done. I'm like, huh, damn. Isn't that a conundrum and a half? But yeah, as you all lovely put, male wife things. It's just one of those things, the job of a male wife, to just give up everything for the family. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Sucks. It really fucking sucks. It was just more or less kind of annoying than anything, though. It was just like, off. Off what? Of course. Fuck, yep. But yeah, it was just more annoying than anything, because it's like, you should be cooked by now. But it just was refusing to cook. And I was like, please. Like, I was damn near begging the food, like making a business deal with a bunch of fucking food to cook faster. Because it was just spaghetti. And granted, I was doing other shit while, cooking. But every time I came back, it was like, bro, I've cooked this dish 1,000 times. You should be fully cooked by now. And it's like, okay, let's test. Oh, still not ready. How convenient. But this is also another thing too, because I probably would have been a lot less late if I did some other shit. But I was doing like 5 different things at once because at this point, y'all, you gotta know I'm a procrastinator to the highest degree. Like I waited till last second to do everything, like to shave, take out the trash, dishes, clean, everything. I wait till the last minute usually, which okay, good. For a second, I thought I heard copyrighted music, and I'm like, that shouldn't be happening here. That should be gone. But yeah, so I just procrastinated a fuck ton, and then I'm like, God damn, I wonder why I'm late. Yep. Cause hell, I spent like 7 minutes. Then again, let's say I said 7 minutes just like combing my hair a bunch and brushing it. I got out the shower like at 4. It's almost 8. So my hair was kind of fucked up for hours before I could even bother to just comb it. That gives y'all a good idea of how, productive a typical day is. And as you can tell, not very productive. It's not up there. You know what I mean? I wish it was, but procrastinator. But God, I wish I wasn't one, because holy shit. Imagine how skilled I'd be at so many things if I was a procrastinator. Then again, I feel that's how. Fuck. Then again, I feel like that's how every single fucking person who procrastinates feels. I got my hands on volume 30 of My Hero Academia. Good job, Demon. I'm proud of you for getting your hands on more anime. Good job. Yep, you did it. You did what the rest could not. I mean, I'll gladly take that game. Oh, okay, there's more than one. But oh, it's another fucking. Yeah, sorry. I feel I'm still kind of not mentally here yet. I'm still a little bit far away. Give me a minute, y'all, and I'll get here eventually. I'm just. My mind is wandering right now, as it tends to do recently. Reading all that smut pre-stream probably didn't help, but you know, I did it anyways. You know, live and learn, as they say. And I gotta learn to but not read smut. What? What kind? I'm not sure the exact, like... One second. That's what I thought was going. It was just, you know, run-of-the-mill, just regular smut. I wasn't, like, looking at, like, a particular one. And if it was one, I didn't know the story, the title, because, you know, I wasn't exactly paying attention. But it was, you know, femboy. Like, novel smut or, like, fanfic smut. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't fucking remember. All I know is I was reading it and watching it and looking at it. And that's the extent of where my brain left off. I was just like, uh-huh, yeah. Did this have a title? Because I wasn't even like, I'm trying to say like I wasn't looking for it, but I was looking for it. Because I was just on my phone be like, you know what? This is like pre-dinner too. And during making dinner. I was just like, you know what? I got time. Why not just fucking, why not just pull it out, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to fucking, nothing has happened. I can't speed up dinner. I was like, okay, yep, well, I was just scrolling. Just like, uh-huh, uh-huh. That looks good. And I just did that, and now my brain is kind of like, ugh. Was in its own universe? Was it based on an already made universe? And you really care about the smut I watched, don't you? But the one I was watching, no. It was just some, like, you know, original work. Like, you really care about what I be reading. Yeah, just some original work, because I'm like, damn, this is nice. Was it gay? Yes, yes it was. It was femboys. Because, you know, what else was I gonna do while waiting for dinner to cook? Besides, you know, comb hair, shave, and do some of the chores. But once those were done, it was like, alright, I guess I got some time on my hands to just, you know, relax and chill. And before I knew it, I was scrolling onto that. And it was nice. It was very, you know, it was very very fucking I get 2 seconds to talk. But yeah, it was honestly it was very nice. I liked it a lot. But yeah, because it wasn't the only one that I passed by because I saw a couple other ones. Because you know, when you're perusing for that shit, you don't just find like you know the OG stuff, original kind of OG, the OC kind of shit immediately. I scrolled back past quite a lot. Was it Femboy X Super Masculine Boy? No, 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 it was not. It was the one that I was looking at before stream started was Femboy X Femboy, because that was my style. Oh, why are you on that? Like I can't even tell what kind of aw it is. Like an aw, or like an like I cannot tell. You know what I mean? You may never know. Yeah, probably not because my brain is still not here. I can play on autopilot, but my brain is still very much gone and thinking about something else. So yeah, it's probably gonna last a little bit. So bear with me. Because you don't just look at that and then immediately come back being like, alright, let's go. I've watched, I perused, I'm all good. Nah, that stuff like, I don't know, like in a sense, it's kind of really good for me at least to turn my brain off. Like it helps with that. I do. Well, I don't know, it's just really good to just turn my brain off, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, sex isn't like a hard thing to think about. It's pretty, straight into the point. So it's just really good at, just shutting it down. Which is, probably a good indicator that I should not be watching it before stream because during stream I use my brain quite a lot to talk. But, it's kind of worth it. Also, it was kind of I wouldn't want to say a thrill, but it was just more fun too because bear in mind, when I was looking at this, I was not like in my room. I like training my brain off, especially in the middle of school. Well, anybody does that. Like that's a skill that you just naturally get if you're in school long enough, or at least you should get it. Because you're there for hours on end. Eventually, you're just gonna learn to just shut off your brain. Be like, oh damn, class is over already, or just school day's over already. But yeah, like I was saying, it also if it might because like fuck, not only did it turn off my brain, it kind of did something else where my other part of my brain was not like relaxed because I wasn't watching this. Not watching, but I wasn't like looking and reading this thing. In like say my room behind a locked door. I was very much like I said, making dinner. So this was like I was just in the living room. I know you're asking why were you looking at the living room. First and foremost, uh, my brother was in his room. My mom was outside, so I could hear any of them come in if they're coming this way. Wait, you were reading or watching this thing? I use the words read and watch synonymously because I think of the word watching as looking as the same. Because I'm like, oh, I'm looking at this, I'm watching this. But no, it wasn't like a video. It was, words. That's what those things are called. Words. But yeah, it was words. Okay, but yeah, I was just doing that in the fucking living room because, why not? Because I doubted I would get caught because I was like reading at an angle. Because let's say the door is over here, I'm sitting here and I'm reading like this. You're reading in some living room. I've done it before. I'm not gonna say it's a natural thing, but it's a thing that probably a good handful of people have done just because it's so easy. Because when you got your phone on you and just waiting for shit, and I've done it tonight, you can't, like, I've checked my email, I played fucking my games for the day, I've checked my messages and got my shit back. I'm got nothing else to do. Check my bank account like 5 times. Just check shit. Yeah, my money's still the same. At a certain point, it's like, fuck it. Like legit, at a certain point, you just say that. You're just like, fuck it. Why not? Bring it. So you just open up your chosen website, app, whatever you have, and you just do it there. And like, where do you read Smutfix? I tend to not go looking for them, which is the thing. I just find them places, cause I found them on Reddit before. I found them in like just on actual websites for shit by just link hopping kind of. Hell, I fucking read some on Google Docs. That is a true story. I have read some on Google Docs before, which is, well, for one, did you know? Did you know that Google Docs, even if you just, read one, AO3, Tumblr, Wattpad, like I said, it's just random. Because typically I go looking for just regular, just straight up art, and I end up finding myself there. That's typically how it goes. But yeah, fun fact, something that I didn't know, if you click on a Google Doc link, it saves said Google Doc to all your stuff, to your Google Doc, to your Drive, to your files. Because Google likes, make backups of everything. I'm lucky I figured this out when I did. Because I was, fun fact, looking for my resume to apply to a job a little while back. And I'm like, okay, resume. Da. Femboy fucked in force. I'm like, that's not supposed to be there. That's always been there. Not for my memory, but then again, remember, I have not used Google Docs in fucking forever. Last time I used it was like in high school. And not like even online high school, like just regular high school. Because I barely opened up docs for the last like year and a half of my fucking high school career. I'm just glad I figured it out because it would have looked really bad if anyone else. I deleted them, of course. A little part of me regrets deleting them because they were very nice. Because this is coming from a motherfucker who does not read regular books, really. I read like comic books and shit like that. But these things are just words, only words, and they're the only ones I watch. I not watch, but I read. And a little part of me regrets deleting it because it was like, it was good though. I don't read regular books either. I don't know if it's like the fact that it's smut or what, but just something just activates the neurons in my head, being like, yep, I gotta read this, because I have to. I think by law I have to read it. Just send it to an alt account. Thank you for the heads up. I will definitely do that next time I read it. But it was just so funny because I'm like, imagine I sent my employer that instead of my fucking resume. Like, imagine you're a businessman or woman looking for employees to hire, and you're like, this guy seems nice. Send me your resume. I'm like, okay, and you get back gay porn. Like at that point, you have to just disappear. You can't like talk to that person anymore. Like you're not getting that job. You send like gay porn unless they liked it, in which case you got a job guaranteed. I was sorry because that was the context. I was just like, God damn, fuck. But now I know that. Yeah, I learned that. I learned it at a bad time, but I still learned it. I could probably find those things again. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something so appealing about reading it opposed to like watching, just regular art. And the difference between watching regular art and just or like just pictures of it. I don't know. There's a certain like novelty to reading it. Welcome to my world. I don't want to be here in your world. But yeah, there's like a certain novelty to... Why is all the audio getting crunchy? Sorry, but like I was saying. Like I was saying, there's a certain like novelty to reading it because I hate to say it, but it is really good for working like the creative muscles in your brain. Because goddamn is my brain not super imaginative when I'm reading art. Like it really knows how to make your brain just, picture the scene in a sense. And make an image in your head. Like it's really good. It's like there's gotta be some fucking kind of like mental, you know, block that gets lifted in most people when they, read it. Because this comes from two motherfuckers that don't read regular books, but this I can just read all day. Now you know how my brain works. Well, it's maybe because it's more interesting, but for everything. Uh-huh. Understandable. But I don't know, it's just how I don't know, because it's just